It's the madness before the madness. We've still got 1 week left in the regular season for boys, 2 for girls.
That means we're getting down to the wire in some conference races, and those are some of the games we're spotlighting for you tonight.
All right, let's start with the girls' race in the OK Red. East Kentwood and Rockford. Falcons handed the Rams their only loss of the season. Well, they wanted a little payback. Grace Lyons at the end of the first half, buzzer beater for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net is 27-26 Rams. Third quarter, Jaslyn Ward going to go end to end, turns the defender around, lays that one off glass and in, and the Falcons were up by 1. But down the stretch, Rockford shows why they're number 1. Allison White pitch to Jordan Mateer, lays that one in. Rams up by 6. And now it's Sienna Wolf from the top of the key. Going to work her way to the bucket. And Rockford wins it. Final score is 62-54.
Next up, a big game in the OK Green. Muskegon taking on Zeeland West atop the conference. St. Maria Antoinette. Hard drive inside. It gets back up and earns a tough foul. And later on, it's Jordan Klassen in the corner, wide open, hits the 3. That would tie the game up, but Muskegon would come away with the victory as they hold Zeeland West at bay. Final score 47-41.
All right, West Catholic has bigger plans than a conference championship. Falcons had a chance to win the OK Blue outright with a win over Spring Lake tonight. Elisa Dykstra pops from 3. Falcons up by 4 early. And now it's Emma Tuttle. Watch her hit the offensive glass. First shot won't go. Tuttle gets the rebound, the putback. Spring Lake has to call a timeout, regroup. They do for a bit. Alexa Carter passes tip, but she gathers it up, turns to the hoop, off glass and in. West Catholic prevails, though. They win at final score 45-37.
One more girls game for you, a big one from the Central States Activities Association. Kent City at Grant. Alexa Abenoff takes it from the lane, finds some real estate, makes the most of it. Kent City with a 6-point lead. Eagles again. This time it's Kensington Freeland who goes and finds Madeline Gears in the corner. She nails it. It's 21-15 Kent City. On to the break. Gears this time hooks it up with Alyssa Miller. Miller took care of it. Final score 62-55.
All right, now it's East Kentwood Rockford boys. Third quarter, Clarence Reynolds going to hit the 3, and the Falcons up by 14 at that point. Rockford trying to come back here. It's Jacob Bascom. Bascom, the double clutch, lays it in, cuts the lead to 12. But EK, watch Ja Hatchett the alley-oop to Christian Humphrey. The Howard University committed, throws it down. And now on the break, it's Landon Storms. Contested layup is good. East Kentwood beats Rockford. First loss in conference play for the Rams, 61-49, your final.
The race in the green is going down to the wire. 3 teams within a game of first. Muskegon, one of the co-leaders, paying a visit to Zeeland West. Merritt Alderink has the ball for the Big Red. This, I believe, is the East Kentwood Rockford game we had just shown.
Can we go to that next game?
I mean, they were great highlights. I want to see him again, but we do have to move on. As I mentioned, Muskegon and Zeeland West. There's Merritt. Check him out here, turning around, not giving up on the play and finishing right by the backboard. That would get them up. End of the first half, it's Miles Steffen from 3. He's got to beat the buzzer. Does it off the glass. They're up by 7. Second half, Muskegon picks up the intensity. Montrell Oliver, the junior, won't be denied inside. The Big Reds cut into the lead, and they attack the offensive glass. James Martin pulls up on the putback, gets it to go, and Muskegon comes back and wins it 54-44.
MJ feeling it out there in Zeeland tonight. All right, there aren't a lot of undefeated teams left in Michigan, just 6 heading into tonight's game. Whitehall, one of them. Camden Thompson gets his own rebound, puts it in. He had 22 boards, they're up 4. Ludington hangs in there for a bit. Gage Jones finds Cameron Gunsel. Nice backdoor. Orioles up by 1. And here comes Whitehall. Brock Morningstar up strong with the bucket. Story of this game, Camden Thompson, 35 points, 22 rebounds. He becomes the school's all-time leading scorer. Whitehall stays undefeated. They win at 71-62.
North Muskegon, another one of those undefeated teams. The Norsemen defending a 20-0 record against Hart. James Young to Jackson Lesniski in the corner. Way too much space, and that's your result. They're up big. Then LaMarcus Graham. Bounce passes to TJ Byard. That's way too easy. They're up 16. And to cap it off, we go to Adam Dulinger. Pulls up from the elbow in transition, and that would get them a 28-point lead. They roll 71-47 and stay perfect.